This is the magic prediction card trick. I can't use the power 10 on this because your prediction could be a king, or it could be a jack, or it could be a queen. So you don't want to have a power 10 because each one of those, if you made it the power 10, would be worth 10 and you need to distinguish. So that's why the king is worth 13, the queen is worth 12, and the jack is worth 11. And so that's why your piles have to add up to 13. You're going to tell your volunteer that, of course, they could end up with a 10 or a jack, but that's not fair to them because once you see two cards on top, you'll know what their number is. You'll know it's a jack. And if you see three cards on top, you'll know it's a 10. So that's why if they accidentally pick one of those cards, you tell them return it and get another card that's more towards the middle or the beginning of the deck, such as a 6, a 4, or a 7, or even a 3 or a 2, because then it's kind of impossible for you to predict how many cards are on top. Once they make their piles to add up to 13 face up, you have them turn them face over. Then what they're going to do is turn over the top card of 2 out of the 3 piles. And from there, you'll be able to predict the third pile. How will you do that? Well, it's easy. It's going to be, in this case, if they pick the 2 end cards, 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 10, which means that you'll count out 23 cards from your stack that's remaining, which is here. And once you count out those 23, there'll only be 3 cards left. And so you're going to add an extra card because you didn't include any jokers in this trick. So remember, it's always their total. There are 2 cards total plus 10. And then when you make your prediction, you'll just add 1 to it. So in this case, you ended up, again, I reiterate, you ended up with 3, but then you added 1 to get you back up to 4. And you don't just want to tell them your prediction. You want to go through your cards and actually pick out an accompanying card, which in this case will be a 4, and you'll set it there and have them turn over their card, and it's going to be very impressive when it matches up with a visual. Remember, we got different modalities of learning, and so we want to give them a visual, not just talk about it, but be about it.